All right, legends. We're kicking off this Sydney adventure with some action. Look up there. Yup, that's a police helicopter circling above Hyde Park, probably checking who's been feeding the ibis again. But seriously, there's no better way to start the day than right here, the green heart of Sydney City. As we walk down this historic stretch, check out these monuments, some of the oldest structures in the city. Hyde Park isn't just about trees and sunshine. It's like an open-air museum. You can actually feel how old-school Sydney meets skyscraper Sydney right here. Cars zoom by, buses honk, and right next to it, peaceful gardens and giant fig trees. Only in Sydney do you get that mix. Chaos and calm living side by side. And the best part? Getting here is a breeze. The metro station's just a 5-minute walk away. Buses stop right across the park too. So whether you're rolling in from the suburbs or just hopped off the train, Hyde Park is literally that close. Too easy, mate. Here we go. The first monuments of Hyde Park, dating back to when people wore top hats and thought sunscreen was a myth. You'll spot plaques and markers all around explaining Sydney's early days. It's like a history lesson, but with better weather. Look down at the ground. See that HP logo? Hyde Park signature. And just a few steps away, you'll find water fountains that look fancy enough to be art installations. Go ahead, take a sip. Free hydration, mate. Now, this is the moment, the Anzac Memorial. It's one of Sydney's most emotional landmarks, dedicated to those who served in war. That long reflection pool, calm, beautiful, and hypnotic when the sunlight hits it. If you're filming, this is your cinematic B-roll moment. As you climb the steps, the building looks massive. Stone walls, bronze statues, golden light inside. Step in, and you'll find the sacrifice sculpture under the dome. It's quiet, respectful, and gives you chills. Definitely not a place for jokes, but one for gratitude. Back outside, the cascading water feature glows orange under the sunlight, one of the most photogenic spots in Sydney. The city skyline peeks from behind, and there's always someone taking that iconic shot with the tower in the background. Let's wander back into the park. Kids playing, pigeons acting like they own the place. Every corner of this park tells a story. Now, these tree-lined paths are pure magic. Dappled sunlight, arching branches, couples taking selfies, tourists pretending they're in a movie. You can walk straight through the middle and end up right near St. Mary's Cathedral. It's like Sydney's own green carpet. And as we wrap around, look up again. There's the Sydney Tower Eye in the skyline. That's our next stop, mates. From here, it looks tall and proud, poking out above the trees like it's saying, "Oi, don't forget about me." Hyde Park. It's not just grass and fountains. It's the soul of Sydney. It's where the city breathes. You get locals on lunch breaks, tourists chasing perfect shots, joggers pretending not to be dying, and everyone just vibing under the Aussie sun. If you ever come to Sydney, start here. You'll feel the city's rhythm, its history, and its heart, all in one stroll. All right, time to stretch those legs, grab a flat white, and head up there to the Sydney Tower Eye. Let's go vertical, mate. Now we're heading up, way up. Sydney Tower Eye, baby. You can spot it from almost anywhere in the city. That big golden UFO-looking thing in the sky. We're walking along Pitt Street, right in the middle of the shopping rush. People everywhere, street performers doing that thing, and if you just look up, there it is, the tallest building in Sydney. As you get closer, the tower keeps rising up at you. It's 309 meters high, taller than 20 stacked kangaroos, give or take. From up there, you can see everything, the harbor, the Opera House, and Hyde Park shining below. And inside, you've got 2 epic dining spots, Sky Feast and all-you-can-eat buffet with 360-degree views. And if you're feeling fancy, head up to 360 Bar and Dining. You can sip wine, look out at the entire city, and occasionally see a helicopter cruising by at your level. Like, literally, a chopper will pass, wave good day, and you're just there with your dessert going, yeah, no big deal, just dining in the clouds. And if food's not your thing, the observation deck is a must. Step up to the glass, and it feels like Sydney's at your feet. You can spot Hyde Park, the blue shimmer of the harbor, and the skyline stretching forever. It's honestly breathtaking. And if you time it right, sunset up here is absolutely magical. From the peaceful green of Hyde Park to the sky-high view, Sydney's beauty just keeps climbing. But we're not done yet. Next stop, we're heading back down the street level into history, architecture, and a royal touch. Let's make our way to Town Hall Square and St. Andrew's Cathedral. All right, back down from the clouds and straight into the heartbeat of old Sydney. Right here where glass towers meet sandstone history, welcome to Town Hall Square. You can feel it instantly, that buzz, that energy. The trams glide past, office workers hustle, and this grand clock tower, that's Sydney Town Hall, built in the 1800s and still standing proud. Every angle of this place tells a story. Ornate carvings, arched windows, and that clock up there ticking away like it's counting Sydney's heartbeat. Inside, it's all chandeliers and stained glass, pure elegance. But even outside, this building is a showstopper. Sandstone glowing gold under the afternoon sun, surrounded by the chaos of city life. Sydney's version of old school glamour. Now take a few steps across the street and boom, St. Andrew's Cathedral, the oldest cathedral in Sydney. You can't miss it. Those Gothic spires, those intricate windows, it's like stepping back in time. And if you walk around the side, you'll find a little pocket of calm. Trees swaying, benches tucked under the shade. Even with all the traffic and trams, this spot somehow whispers peace. Speaking of trams, the red light rail running through here is a photographer's dream. You've got the historic sandstone on one side, shiny glass on the other, and that sleek tram gliding through like a time machine connecting past and present. This is where Sydney really shows off its layers. Heritage meets hustle. Let's wander just a few steps down George Street, and there she is, Queen Victoria herself, keeping watch over the Queen Victoria Building, or QVB as locals call it. Built in the 1890s, this place was nearly torn down once, but thank the heritage gods, they didn't. Now it's one of Sydney's most stunning shopping arcades. Stained glass domes, marble floors, and that massive hanging clock that tells stories every hour. Outside, the statue of Queen Victoria looks calm but commanding, like she's silently judging everyone rushing to Sephora. People sit on the steps, tourists snap photos, buskers playing violins, and for a second, it doesn't even feel like a city. It feels like a scene from a film. Look around. History, movement, sound, stories. Town Hall to the cathedral, to QVB. It's all right here within a few blocks, layered like chapters in a book. Let's take a stroll through the Queen Victoria building itself and find out why even the locals still stop to look up. Stepping inside the Queen Victoria building feels like walking through a piece of Sydney's history. The arches, the mosaic floors, and the grand dome, everything here tells a story of another time. Boutiques and cafes line the walkways, blending old-world charm with modern luxury. Look up there, that clock, the Royal Clock, one of two legendary timepieces inside QVB. Every hour, it comes to life. Little moving scenes, chimes echoing through the hall. Now tilt your camera up because this is the shot. That massive stained glass dome glowing red and gold under the sunlight, framed by spiral iron railings and polished timber.
Just a short stroll away, the Strand Arcade stands as another chapter of Sydney's past. Polished timber rails, hanging lamps, and beautiful mosaic tiles. Every detail feels handcrafted, preserved from another century. The scent of coffee mixes with the quiet buzz of shoppers. It's elegance in motion. Step outside to Pitt Street Mall, and the city's pulse quickens again. Locals, street musicians, trams gliding. It's Sydney at full speed, framed by glass towers and golden light. And that's Sydney, where history and modern life walk side by side. From the domes of the QVB to the glow of Pitt Street, this city never stops moving, and that's what makes it unforgettable.